CC. I remember talking to you maybe I think in the spring about Ruben Bain, and you said you used something along the lines you used to tell coaches like, "Man, line him up in a wide nine and let him eat." And I'm just kind of curious, as you've seen him flourish in the early part of this season, what was it about him and the way that what you would see during practice that gave you so much confidence that this is the player that he would become this year?
I mean, I go against him the whole practice every day. And whenever he lines up at a wide nine, he kind of gives me some trouble. And it's his explosiveness off the ball that makes it really stands out. And that's why I said what I said. Put him in a wide nine, and he's going to be he's going to eat.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein. Adam, go ahead.
Hey, CC, how's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing pretty well. So, looking ahead at FSU this weekend, what stands out about, their defensive front? They've done, I think, pretty well getting pressure on quarterbacks so far this year. So just what stands out about them?
Yeah, I mean, their defensive front is very physical, very, they're very physical off the ball. With number 6 in the middle, I mean, he's doing a lot of damage with other schools, and we just need to focus in on our technique and hone in on what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. And we just focus on finishing off the blocks and chasing downfield.
And I mean, I'm not sure if you ever heard, but we were talking to Mark a few minutes ago about just his father and how his father obviously passed away last week during FSU week. You guys were all there to support him. Just I know family's a big deal for you personally. So just being there to support your teammate and everything. Just what did that mean to you, and how much do you think it meant to Mark?
I mean, this game is going to be a big game for Mark. Last year was a sad situation when we went into play FSU, but just know that Big Mark is always with him. Big Mark is always here with us, and he's always supporting us. And with that being one of our motivation, I mean, it just keeps us pushing, just keeps us going.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson. Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah, hey there, CC. 2 questions for you. First off, just with the bye week that you guys just had, how did you guys use that to refresh or get reset for what's coming with ACC play, specifically with FSU this week?
Yeah, well, main focus was recovering, just getting our body back to 100%, with that, just making sure that we're still in shape. So we did a lot of conditioning and a lot of recovery afterwards. But with Florida State coming up, I mean, it's going to be a big game, and we're just ready to compete.
And then how would you evaluate how Carson's been? We've seen him through 4 weeks. Obviously, the first 3 weeks were really good. He had maybe some hiccups against Florida. How would you see him sort of respond and bounce back through the bye as you guys get ready for this week?
I mean, he's a leader. He leads us through everything. I mean, whatever he do, we support him. And we always pride ourselves on, it's not the play call, it's how we execute the play call. And with his leadership, I feel like we can dominate whatever play call comes from the OC. And he's been doing good with practice. Today's practice was awesome. He was throwing some dots out there, and he was calling out plays, calling out protections, and everything. He was on point, so I know he's ready.
Next, we'll go to Luke Cheney. Luke, go ahead.
Hey, CC, how you doing, man?
Doing good.
So, first of 2 questions, man. Just how would you evaluate your play and the play of the offensive line through the first 4 games this season?
I feel like for me, I need to step up some more. I let up some terrible. I mean, not terrible, but I let up some sacks. It's still not up to the standard if I lit up like that. But I feel like for me, I just need to step up on my game throughout every week. The whole line is doing awesome. We communicate pretty good. We play for each other, and I feel like that has been the main part for our offensive linemen.
And then also, I mean, it seems like there's been so many instances this year where Mark or Marty, run for a couple of yards, and then the rest of the offensive line pushes the pile for another 3 to 4 yards. Just where does that physicality from the offensive line come from, and just how much pride do you and the rest of the linemen take in having that reputation as a very physical unit?
I feel like the strength comes from Coach Maribel. I mean, if we don't do it, he's going to yell at us the next day. So just knowing that is just, it just makes us, even if we're tired, we just keep pushing. Coach Maribel has been a great coach for us, and he's been emphasizing on finishing the blocks and chasing downfield, and that has been like the main subject for us, all linemen. So whenever, because our running back runs hard, and they'll keep pumping their feet when we get to contact. So for us, all linemen, just to be there and help the running back be one with the running back and push the pile, it pushes the team forward. Not only that, but it gives us more energy. It gives us more motivation to keep going.